Hello. So, yeah, this is my first YouTube video where I'm not really showing my face much, and yeah, so I just thought I would do a quick little Sims video. I guess it's not really quick, but um, you know, sorry if you hear the puppies, by the way. They keep walking around behind me and they won't shut up. But so I'm building a barn in The Sims right now. I haven't really done any Sims videos on this channel yet. All of the ones I've done so far have been on Orange YouTube. And they haven't been speed builds. So I thought I would do a speed build for YouTube because you guys have been asking for more YouTube content, and I want to deliver. So, yeah, here we go. But if you couldn't tell, I was having a bit of issue with the roof there, but I figured it out. And I really like how this build turned out. You guys will see pictures at the end, and I do like a little scan through thing, but I like this little balcony I did. It was kind of fucking difficult. Also, I'm gonna swear, sorry. But it was kind of fucking difficult to think of how I was gonna make the roof work because I wanted it to be 2 stories. I wanted there to be bottom, like, like a normal barn, stuff you would think is in a barn. And then I also wanted to have a, you know, living area upstairs in the top of the barn. I kind of based this off of my childhood friend's house because she lives in a barn. Well, like a, what is that called? Remodeled? How did I not think of the word remodeled? She lives in a remodeled barn, the top of a barn. Well, her parents do. She's moved out now, obviously. But yeah, I really like it, so I thought I would go with that. And I like classic red barns, so I thought it was really fun. Also, I found this new, as you can see, this new foundation that's invisible. I change it after a little bit because that doesn't really make sense to be invisible there. I also really like what I ended up doing with these roofs on that side, but it doesn't really get there for a little bit. But yeah, so this was the first build I did now that they've unlocked a bunch of new objects. I think there was like 1,001 objects unlocked or something with the new cheat. And if you don't know what the cheat is, you just type in bb.show live edit objects, and it's all one word. And yeah, it unlocked a bunch of stuff, so I was really excited to play around with it. I don't actually use too much stuff in this build, but I did use, you'll see I do like a fence around it. I was having some issues with these windows also, because I was realizing you can't stack windows in The Sims 4, which is really fucking frustrating. You used to be able to do that in The Sims 3 and 2, I think. But yeah, not in this game. I really like the roof detailing I did over here on this little balcony thing too. I go in later and add some shelves along the back to like kind of, I don't know, add depth or something. I don't know. But I really like how it ended up looking. It was kind of hard to get all the trimming to go where I wanted it to, but I got it eventually. And I'm never really great with like doing landscaping, I feel like, so I've been trying to get better at it. Especially with like making paths and stuff. I feel like I always make them look too like not realistic, I guess. I don't know. Also, I I keep saying that I really enjoy everything, but I really like how this build turned out. I was trying to do something here with a little garage, but I was having a difficult time because I was using the posts and they're like at a set height depending on whatever you have the floor set to, and it was at the tallest, so it was kind of making the garage look really fucking awkward. Also, I don't know why it was paused right there. I forgot to edit that out. Oh well. But it ended up looking kind of fucking weird when I ended up putting the car in here because yeah, it's like way, way too tall. But I mean, I like how it looks there. And that was like ideally what I wanted to go for. I just wish it could be shorter, but they didn't really have any like white posts in the debug menu. But this is what I was talking about with the fence. So these are in the debug menu. And so if you want to like find the objects that are in, once you put in the live edit object sheet, just go into the little search bar and type in debug and just click on any of them and it'll pop up all of the debug objects, which gives you a lot to work with. They unlocked so much cool stuff. There's like a waterfall and stuff in there now. You can't size it up or down, but it's a working waterfall, so that's pretty awesome. I really want to do something with that eventually. I'm not sure what, but I did another build, and I'm going to put that up at some point. I had a little issue back here, too, because the fences were not the right size, and I was trying to make it look, like, broken down, but I just kind of did something back there. Yeah, I just kind of gave up. But I did another build of a castle, which I'm going to upload, and I think that one looked so fucking cool. I'm excited to show you guys that one. But yeah, as you see here with the car, it looks so weird, so I decided to, like, lower that. But then when I had the walls there, it was just, like, because I was sinking the floor down, it was just looking so weird, so I just got rid of those. And I have these custom content things that I eventually, yeah, here, these things that work fucking perfectly. So if you want to download this house on the gallery, just look up indigowhite PH on the Sims gallery and make sure you have custom content turned on, like you check that box in the advanced search options. Otherwise, you won't be able to find me. But that way you can download this and hopefully, I think the way usually it works is if you download it, you get the custom content that's also included in it. If not, I'm pretty sure that I just downloaded those from the Sims resource. So if you want to look through the Sims resource and look for like, I think I can probably find where exactly I got the custom content from, because like I think it saves everything that you download on the Sims, on your Sims resource account. But anyway, I can link those if they don't download with this, but you guys can let me know. I really liked lining the fences with flowers though. I thought it looked really good and it kind of blended the fence into nature more. I kind of wish I'd gone in with like some more grass, but I was getting a little tired of doing that, so I kind of just like went with something simpler. There's also these cool vegetable patch or lettuce patch or whatever the hell that is that I found in the debug objects, so I thought that was like perfect for a farm because you didn't really have anything like that before. And then I was just kind of like going in here and kind of decorating. I was thinking that maybe like a little old grandma and grandpa or something like that owned this place. So I had like a little flower gardening section with like a little cart and just some like work stuff. I just tried to like clutter it up as much as possible, really. But I was really having fun building this. And yeah, the decorating portion of this takes a long time. But that's just because I was having a lot of fun, like, checking out all of the new debug objects. I mean, like, I found a bridge, and they had, like, a bunch of, like, power line stuff, and there was stuff for, like, a gas station. There was, like, so much stuff. And, like, that giant screen, like, as you can see here, I'm just, like, going through and looking at all of the different stuff they've got. I was trying to find stuff that looked like it might belong in a barn, and I kept finding a bunch of little tiny objects that, like, thought might work, but then like I wasn't sure. But yeah, then I also put a bunch of these like trees in, like fruit trees, but it's weird because only one of them actually shows up as a tree. The other ones, like, you have to have your sim excuse me, you have to have your sim go in there and like garden it or tend to it or whatever. So yeah, and I was just placing some little seed packets next to that because same goes for that, and I didn't really want to bring a sim in to fucking do it at the moment. So yeah, I just kind of left that so you guys can come in and do that if you want to. But also, since we are in Strangerville for this one, I thought I'd throw some cactuses in there because it's more of like a not really tropical climate, but it's like a desert climate. Yeah, desert is exactly what it is. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Also, have you guys played through the whole Strangerville story arc? Because I thought it was super cool, and I really wish The Sims would do more stuff like that and like really flesh it out a bit more because I think that would be so fucking cool. Uh, but you know, they're lazy, so you know, probably won't get that, but I can dream. But so in here, I was just kind of thinking this could be like the little grandma's flower arranging station because I've got seasons, and I think this build probably includes most of the packs. I think I didn't really try to constrain myself on this one. I was just kind of going for it. So yeah, but I threw this like old car in here because I thought like maybe the grandpa would be like working on some, I don't know, some old car or something. I just needed something to take up the space, so I thought that would work. And then I put a bunch of little postcards up behind this little workstation over here, and I thought that could be like the grandpa or the grandma's little like building station slash like art space. But yeah, I don't know if those are fully usable because I put some stuff on top of the table, so I don't know if that's going to interact super great, but I don't think it's not going to work. The only thing I would be worried about not working is the crafting table, but I'm not sure. But then I also found these really cool crates and like barrels and stuff, and I felt like that was perfect for a barn. So I put those in the back, and then I eventually found some like barrels of hay, which for some reason I like couldn't find before, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So I'm not sure if I do that in this video, but I eventually go back and put some hay barrels in there. And yeah, I threw some pillows up there. I don't know why, but I thought it looked cute. So, I was just trying to find some stuff to clutter. I also put some dog treats in there, even though I didn't really set this house up to have a dog, but I thought maybe like the neighborhood dogs would come by and then you'd want to like have some treats to give them because I feel like old people do that a lot. At least my neighbors have always done that. um but yeah, so now I'm just like cluttering up stuff and yeah. Let's see. I don't really have anything to narrate this with. I was just putting some floral arrangements on the wall, like stuff she had made, maybe. Put some firewood up and then like that wall brace. I don't know if I leave that there or not. I think I do. Because I felt like that was very Barney for some Barney, like from How I Met Your Mother. God, that show. But yeah, no, I felt like that was in the theme of things. So yeah, it was fun. And I also really like doing split level stuff, so that's why I kind of have like the drop down. And I also felt like it made it more of, it felt like more closed off if you have to like step up and then go upstairs. But oh, here's what I did with the roof that I really ended up liking, and I just like kind of switched stuff over to make a glass roof in the middle there, and then I put the kitchen underneath it, and it turned out so fucking cool. I'm really happy with how it looks. Also, I have this custom content fridge that I've got that's like perfect for anything that kind of like wouldn't actually have a fridge in it. It feels like it'd be more of like fantasy builds or anything like that, but yeah, I really like how it turned out. I couldn't really get the stupid things to fit there, so I just kind of made it work. But yeah, I really like how this kitchen turned out. Like, wouldn't that be so cool? Like, look at that view out there. Like, I kind of show it, but look at that. It's so pretty. And, like, the lighting mechanic in The Sims 4 is so fucking cool. I really love what they did with this game. Um, like, people keep shitting on them for not having the color wheel, and they don't have as much stuff to work with, and, like, we don't have pawns, and we don't have, like, we can't sink stuff into the ground. There's, like, no constrain elevation tool or cheat. Sorry, not tool. There's no constrain floor elevation cheat anymore like the Sims 2 and Sims 3, which I'm not gonna lie, I fucking miss them because I did some cool stuff with that. But at the same time, I feel like this game runs so much smoother, and like they've really like fleshed out the, I mean, I'm not going to give them too much credit, but they fleshed out a lot of the pieces, so I feel like it runs really well. The only thing I wish that they would do is like make all objects shrinkable and like clonable and like swatchable and that kind of stuff. And I also wish that they would, you know, when you're like raising it up and down with the move objects cheat and you're using 9 and 0 to move it up and down. I wish that it was smoother and didn't click to spaces because it would be so much easier to get stuff to fucking line up on counters and stuff like that because sometimes it just doesn't and it's really annoying. And I really wish they could, like, now that they've given us yard, or what am I talking about? They've given us terrain tools, and it would be awesome if we could sink objects down into the terrain because now that we have terrain tools, a lot of times objects tend to be like floating off the ground because it like gets stuck on the grid and that's really annoying. But I mean, yeah, hopefully they fix that in a new update. It seems like something that they would be interested in fixing. But yeah, so here I'm adding a little bathroom because I realized that I didn't really have a room for a bathroom. And it's pretty tiny, but I mean, you don't really need that much. I also really like the, you know, the border around the little bathroom area. I thought it added a nice uh, depth to it. I also really like how the nighttime lighting turned out in this. I like the little like posts on the garage, and I really like the the floodlights. I think work perfect for your barn because I mean that's kind of what those are for, right? So yeah, and then I used these like old chandeliers in the inside mostly because I felt like that was kind of, you know, again, like in theme. Then I kind of made the bathroom a little bit coastal. I put like blue touches in there, and yeah, I like how that turned out because it like kind of complements the rest of it because it's all very red in the main build part, but this part not so much. And yeah, and I put a little castle picture in there. I really like all of the paintings and stuff they've got in this game too. Oh, and this is where I add the shelves. I couldn't figure out what I was going to use at first, but then yeah, these shelves were like perfect and I just sized them up and then like kind of moved them. But for some reason one of them was like showing up as a different color for a while until I got them to like be in line. And then it worked and it was fine. I don't know why it does that weird glitch sometimes where the lighting is like different even though it's literally the same color. And somehow I forgot a balcony or a railing right there when I was first building this, but yeah, railing fixed. Also, how do I keep having spaces where I totally forgot to edit out the dead part? Huh. This was kind of, since I sped this up like 10 times speed, because this actually in real life took me about 2-3 hours to make, it like glitches sometimes and doesn't like catch up, so it like makes it look like stuff is happening, but it actually is not. So that's why that happened. But over here I was putting like a little closet because I didn't really know what to do in this corner and I needed like some area of the room to be for a bedroom. Also, sorry if you hear that truck outside right now. Holy shit, it's so fucking loud. What the hell? Anyway, sorry. Uh, so I've got a little. Also, sorry, I've got my drink. But anyway, little closet. I hung some stuff up, added a purse, and then I'm just going around adding some plants around the house and some other, you know, just decoration shit. I really like the little like wall of herbs too. And then over here I put like a little table and I decided to go with like mismatched chairs And then I threw it in the corner, and so like obviously that last chair you can't actually use, but that's fine. It's just for decoration, and there'd probably be only 2 people living here anyway. And then I also put a little that you saw the little globe. I decided to move that though. And then this is over here, the little bedroom section. So I was looking for an actual dresser so they could use it. Because obviously the fucking the MacGyver dresser is not actually usable. So I put a usable dresser back there, and then I decided to put some curtains because privacy is good. And then I like just am going around kind of adding some other stuff that I felt might work in here, because I just kind of needed to fill up the space, and I wanted to make it look really lived in. So I'm going around adding like a bunch of paintings and stuff, and also because the walls are really tall, there's a lot of space to fill up with that. But there's not too much like ground area square footage. You know what I'm fucking saying. But there's not that too much of that, so it kind of made it difficult to like figure out where I was going to fit everything, but I like how this turned out. I like this layout. I feel like it would be very cozy. Oh, and I really like what I did with this fireplace in the middle here. I used it as like a room divider because I was like, okay, well, I kind of don't want the bedroom. Yeah, see there, I moved the globe. But then I was like, I kind of don't want the bedroom to be like the main living area, so I decided to make like a little tiny makeshift living room next to the dining table. And I'm not sure if both of those chairs are usable now. I'm not sure if I remembered to check that, but you know, I put a little PS4 in there, and I threw a TV up on the back of the fireplace. So I felt like this was really cute. And now I'm just going around and adding some plants outside because I almost forgot about the little deck area. But I think I add some flowers on top of the fireplace at the end also, but I'm not entirely sure. If I didn't, I should have. Oh, and then I added an easel because I realized there wasn't actually too much to do inside the house, so I decided to add some skill stuff for The Sims and, you know, clutter it up a little more. Oh yeah, see there, I add some plants up top. I don't know if this is the one I end up going with. I think it is. Yeah. There's this other one from Jungle Adventure that would be a good debug object to use on top of the fireplace, but whatever. This seemed to work fine. And yeah, then we've got just adding trash cans. I'm just doing like the final touches now. I'm pretty sure it's about finished. Yeah, I think I just add like a little table and chair here, and then I call it good. And yeah, I hope you guys like how this one turned out. I really like how it turned out. Yeah, see, this is the end here. But yeah, okay, so if you guys like this video and you want me to do more of this, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of this. And if you have any other suggestions for what I should build, let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!